Kia ora. Welcome to lesson 2 of the Let's Play program. Ko Neil Stewart, tōku whenua.
Kia ora everyone, my name's Sarah May. Welcome to workshop 2 of Let's Play. We will begin with our karakia.
Kia ora, te marino, kia whakapapa, punamo, te moana, he uarahi, mā tātou I te rangi nei. Aroha atu, aroha mai, tātou ia tātou katoa.
Today we will be learning how to follow your child's interests to make a we game from a me game. We will talk about how to increase the quality of the engagement when playing together, and also how to adapt our communication style to motivate our children to communicate more with us.
Right, making a me game into a we game. So this really means following your child's interests. We want to look at what they're interested in and really what they're getting out of what they're interested in. And the child's more likely to take notice of us if we take notice of their interests. We call this crossing the bridge. So if you can imagine your child's on one side of the bridge and they're playing their game, whatever it is, by themselves, and we're on the other side of the bridge. And instead of beckoning them over to our side of the bridge, we actually cross the bridge to where they are, find out what they're interested in, find out what they're getting out of it, and that's the important thing. Not just observing what they're doing, but what are they actually getting out of it. And we'll give you some examples of that in a little while. And then we use our pattern memory and variation skills that we've learned in session 1, and we incorporate those into their interests. So we're thinking about following your child's interest and what they're getting out of it. Can you think of some examples, Sarah May?
Yeah, so your child might enjoy lining up cars. This is quite a common one with our kids. They might enjoy doing this because it's making order out of chaos. Their world is very difficult for them to control, and this is one thing that they can control, lining up cars, so it's very calming for them. Your child might enjoy jumping. This is also quite a common one, and they might be getting some sensory input from this, and might be also very calming for them.
Yeah. Your child might have specific interests, like for example horses or dinosaurs, and we now need to think about how we can use those interests and use the pattern memory and variation strategy. We've got 4 ways that we can actually join in, so we're going to have a look at those next. Okay, so the important thing is when your child's playing by themselves, we need to create a role for ourselves so that the two of us are in the pattern together and we depend on each other. So there's a number of ways we can create a role for ourselves.
The first is to join in. Try and create a role for yourself by joining in. The second is copying what they are doing and using your make yourself interesting skills to draw attention to yourself. The third is adapt what they like and make a pattern out of that, which includes you. And lastly, there's modelling, so demonstrating a new pattern and integrating your child's interests into that pattern.
Okay, let's watch some videos of those strategies in action.
Joining in. In this video, the child really enjoys doing puzzles by herself, and Mum would like to find a way to join in on doing puzzles with her. You'll notice Mum takes some puzzle pieces and puts them on her lap. Then she reveals them to her child in a fun way. The pattern is Mum revealing the puzzle pieces to her child and the child completing the puzzle.
Break them up. Yeah. A puzzle piece. Ooh, what's next?
Starfish.
A starfish. Good job. We can do that in first.
Octopus.
No, it goes there in the corner. Octopus. And we've got a seahorse.
Got a seahorse.
I think the jellyfish is wiggling. It's wobbly. Wobble, wobble. Look, easy. Jellyfish. Wobble, 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 wobble. Open, shut. Open, shut. Open. Want to put it in there? Top.
Rachel's coming.
Rachel's coming. She's here. I think something's hiding under this rock. Can you open? Whoa! A stingray. Yeah.
It's hiding in the rock.
It's hiding under a rock. Splash! Splash!
Oh, it's hiding next to this.
Yeah.
Copying. In this clip, you'll see a little boy who really likes to shake string, belts, pieces of material, and he loves doing this by himself. Mom's had a go at trying to play with it by grabbing the end, but what she does is she actually takes away what he's interested in. So instead she starts to copy him. You'll notice during the video that how much he gets interested in what Mom's doing, and it asks her actually to do more. The next strategy is adapt. Adapt means adapting what your child is interested in. In the next clip that we're going to show you, Mom has noticed that her son is throwing a lot of things off the deck. He keeps picking up plastic things and throwing them, and she notices how much he loves the sound of them falling. So she's created a game with the Rubik's Cube, which he throws up in the air and accidentally drops it. And what he does, he gets really interested in this, and it wants to give the Rubik's Cubes back to Mom, so they have a pattern there, and the two of them play this lovely game together.
1, 2, 3, 4. Uh-oh, it. Yeah, uh-oh. 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. I dropped it. Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I dropped it. Uh-oh.
Finally, we have modelling. In this video, you'll see Mum modelling both roles of the pattern to show her son what his role is. At first he seems unsure, but with repetition, he begins to understand what his role in the pattern is.
Okay, fingers. Question. 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 Mom. Question. 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 Okay, you want to do that? Question.
Nine.
Mum.
Nine.
Fingers. Question.
Mom. Mom.
Christian. 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 What about Mum?
Mom.
Christian.
Okay, so those are the four strategies to join in with your child's play. Just remember that not all patterns you're going to join in with. Sometimes it's really good just to let your child enjoy their own play by themselves as well. Sometimes they use this to regulate themselves so they're feeling calm, and we don't really want to break into those things, and you have to decide which pattern you want to break into, which of the interests that you want to follow. So next we're going to talk about the quality of the engagement between you and your child. We're just about to show you the quality of engagement scale.
If you turn to page 16 in your parent booklet, you will find the quality engagement scale.
Okay, let's watch a couple of videos and we'll try and pick out what level the engagement is. Here's the first clip.
Go. Boom. And now on there. That's it. Good work. Where should we put that one? This one over here? That one there or? Yeah?
And now here's the second clip.
Where do you want this one to go? Good work. Right, where do you want to put it? What about this one? What about this one? What? Where? No, this one's mine. And oh, there. What about either? Wait, no, wait. Wait. Okay.
In the first clip we can clearly see that both Dad and his son are playing together, but their focus is entirely on building the tower.
If you look at the quality engagement scale, we would probably call this around a 2. There is a joint focus on the same activity, it appears contrived, the interaction is repetitive with little variation, there is parallel play and little shared eye gaze. So they are more focused on the activity than each other.
If we look at the second clip, the level of engagement has changed. The activity is still the same. But Dad is being more fun, he's being silly, he's being playful, and as a result, that quality of engagement rises.
If you look at the quality engagement scale now, we would say this is around about a 4. Frequent moments of shared eye gaze, some joint attention, their partners are connected, they smile and laugh together, child and adult often look at each other to share emotion and information, and there is motivation to continue. So with Dad's small tweaks that he has made to his play style, he has increased the engagement to a level 4.
Well done, Dad, what a difference.
So in summary, we have the process of playing together. At the centre we have the child's interest, and we need to find a role for ourselves within that interest using our pattern memory and variation skills. While we're playing with our child, we need to make ourselves interesting and adjust our play style, and in turn the quality of the engagement will increase.
So the final thing we're going to talk about today is the adult's communication style. Communication's more than just words. Obviously we communicate in all sorts of different ways, with our gestures, For example, how we shake our head and nod our head, how we use our arms and our hands. Those are all gestures that communicate more meaning. We also use facial expressions, and we can read someone's communication signals through their facial expressions. Even the way that we say the words can alter the meaning of something. We have to adapt our communication style. We're crossing the bridge again. We're going over to the other side, and we're going to use two strategies that are particularly pertinent with our children. The first one is to reduce our language, and the second one is to increase the amount of comments and reduce the amount of questions and instructions. So, number one, reducing your language. When we reduce our language, our children are more likely to pay attention to those words. We call this the rule of 5. No more than 5 words, and wait 5 seconds for a response. That might seem quite a long time, but you'll find that actually your children may start responding as a result of you leaving those pauses. The rule of 5. No more than 5 words, wait 5 seconds for a response.
The second point is using more comments than questions. This is really important, especially when playing with our children, because we want to show them how to model language within everyday life. So when we're playing with our child, we want to be commenting on what they are doing as opposed to asking them questions, because this is more like how we converse in everyday life. It also shows them that we're really interested in what they're doing.
So comments could be about narrating what they're doing. So instead of saying, "What are you doing?" tell them what they're doing. "Oh, you're jumping. Oh, that's great."
Instead of saying, "What colour is this?" say, "Red car." Or, "You're building a red tower."
These are both strategies that we need to employ when we're playing with our child.
So the 3 things that we have learnt today is how to follow our child's interests to make a we game from a me game. We have learnt about how to increase the quality of the engagement with our child, and we have learnt how to adapt our communication style. When we come and visit you for home visit 2, we would love to see how you have managed to follow your child's interests to join in on their play.
We'll also be checking on the quality of the engagement as well, and see if you can pick the quality of the engagement when you're playing with your child. So we'll just finish by saying our closing karakia. Ko te manu kai I te miro, nona tēnā here. Ko te manu kai I te mātauranga, nona te ao.
Ka kite anō, everyone.
Thanks a lot. Bye.